Quick step-to-step guide on combining icons for cars to the video game mods. For today's video, I'll be using two mods, DLC NPC version 2 and World Grand Prix expansion. Let's get into it. The tools you'll need are in the Cars 2 modding server for you to download specifically in the modding tools channel. Any questions surrounding the tutorial, YouTube comments or Discord. Alright, so we're here. We got the two mods installed that I've mentioned that we're going to be using for today's video. DLC NPC version 2 and World Grand Prix expansion version 2 also. So first what we're going to do is we're just going to both extract those mods. This is actually going to take a bit, so be right back. Alright, so we've got them both mods installed. Now what we're going to do is open DLC NPC version 2 in a new window. Go to the main folder, Assets, UI. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to do the icons for front end, aka the menu. You'll see on the screen what I mean, more specifically. All you got to do is open this UI zip and take the car icons OCT. Now, just so you know, what I'm going to do for easier reference, and hopefully you should do this also, you should rename this to _DLC. Just so you know from what mod this is. And what we're going to do is we're just going to open CMD, we're going to use Matroshka, so offsetting, OCT, decode, reference the car icons OCT, make a JSON, so we're just going to make DLC.json, and then -t, enter. And you'll see the icons have been extracted in a folder named DLC.textures. So we're going to do the same process with World Grand Prix expansion version 2. So let's just do that real quick. UI.zip, and just drag and drop the car icons OCT. Rename it so it's easier for you to know what mod is what, so just do _World Grand Prix. Do the same thing all the way here. You can press the up arrow. You will want to reference the OCT reference and the new JSON reference and just -t, enter. And just like that, you should have no issues. As you see, I have Racer GT1, which is Lewis, and Racer Clutch, which is Rip Clutch Goneski. So, let's say I just want to put Lewis Hamilton in DLC NPC version 2. What we want to do is open the World Grand Prix expansion UI folder, go to maps, and just find Racer GT1, which should be here. Racer GT1 icon. All you want to do for this section itself, open this also, the DLC NPC version 2 folder, car icons, maps_we, and simply drag and drop. If I could just pull the window, take the icon, drag and drop, done. What we're going to do now is go into the JSON editing, so let's just get into that. We want to open both of these, and we want to find in World Grand Prix's JSON, Racer GT1, you'll find it here. Now all I want to do is copy this, basically like it's for context. This is a node. Each node has its group, it has its name, its source file path, and its data, whatever. It's just name references so the game recognizes the icon itself. If you notice, there's like each node before the final one has a comma in the end. If you see it here, there's a comma here. Now, notice that the last node does not have a comma because it's basically the end of like the whole JSON. Meaning that every time we do any sort of editing, whether it's icons or just other stuff, the last node will always be the final one without any sort of commas. So make sure when icon combining, the last node does not have a comma. Anyways, what we want to do here now is copy this, go to the DLC, JSON, go down, add a comma, enter, one arrow to the left, paste. And just make sure that this is just 72, just so you know. And that's it. That's the whole JSON progress. So what we're going to do now is we're going to encode the OCT and create a new zip using C2DI tools. So let's just get into it. So we save this. We can get out of here. Go back to CMD. Reference the JSON. Do encode now, not decode. Encode. Reference the JSON that we just modified. Car icons OCT -t. And you have a new OCT created, which is over here. You have a new OCT that's been created. Now all we want to do is actually pack the zip with C2DI tools. If you have not understood the process of packing zips for Avalanche based games, I would recommend checking out tutorials because there's a lot of tutorials for it and it's very simple. So what we want to do is go back to the directory where we were at the beginning of the video. Go into here, assets. We want to take the UI zip, open, and you simply want to just replace it. So just drag and drop here, replace, and all we do is we go back here, we type python -m c2di tools y UI.zip, enter, and as you see, the new zip will be created. And that's the whole process of adding a icon to front end, the menu. Now we need to add an icon to in-game, aka being in an event, you will always see at a top left corner an icon. Now, not knowing how to do this stuff, you're always going to have a img picture, meaning that there's no texture for the character. So what do? Very simple. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to our mod folder, we're going to go back into the DLC/NPC car icons folder in UI, take this car icons, drag and drop to here. We want to extract this. We want to now go into World Grand Prix expansion, go into here, go into also car icons.zip, that's located in UI. Just open this zip, you do not have to extract this zip at all. All you want to do is we want to find the icon, so we're looking for Racer GT1. Racer GT1, drag and drop it to this folder. We go back to CMD, we pack the zip, so instead of UI now, we just go to car icons.zip, pack it up, and done. So, now what we want to do is we want to go find our game folder, which we'll do real quick. So I'm in my game folder, we want to go into UI, and we want to just drag and drop these zips, so UI zip, replace, and our modified car icons.zip, also replace. Done. Okay, so now I'm just going to combine the mods, and I'll be in game with you guys. Alright, we're in game finally. Go to garage. You'll see Lewis Hamilton here. Now, notice how there's no car unlocked string. That's because we have not included it. Now, there's a tutorial dedicated on localization editing. Check out Mythical Bride's video because he made it and it's very easy to follow and you should definitely check it out. Anyways, so we're just gonna go and open Lewis, and as you see, Lewis is here looking all beautiful and great. Now we're just gonna go in game and show you the icon working. I just skip this. And you see the icon being there. It's looking all beautiful, and I mean, that's pretty much what you need. For any questions relating this tutorial, again, just leave it in the comments. This is, again, like I mentioned, very easy to follow. You should not have any issues with this as long as you know the basics of Cars 2 modding. If you haven't understood that well, I think it's the best time you try. With this tutorial, I hope that I have helped you. If I did, make sure to like this video because I have some cool content planned also, and I can't wait to be showcasing all of that in the near future. Anyways, take care guys.